Hey, what is up, guys? My name is Austin, and I'm not sure why my curtain's not closed like it usually is, but today I have a Coke with me today. But as you guys know, my package was supposed to come today, the one that Andy sent me, but I was looking at the tracking number and saw that it had just now got to Colorado Springs, which is it's about a couple hours away from me, and you know how mail works, it's really, you have to stop at every house and all that stuff. So I knew as soon as it hit Denver yesterday, I knew it was I wanted to get here today. So I'm sorry about that if I got you guys all excited. So it will be on Monday though, but I don't want to disappoint you guys. I don't want to make this a boring video. I still want to make a video. So what I did is I got this. This is a actual badger brush. I mean, mine is, but this is mine, and this is my dad's. Excuse me, Coke. But this one, it's like hard, and it's not a silver tip though. It might be, but it's really, really high quality, really, really thick, almost kind of like a boar. But it is still badger, and it is kind of like mine. But hey, look at that. But I think this one, I can't remember what size knot this is. I can't remember which size knot this one is. It's on the box. But I'm going to be using a bowl that I haven't used in a while. This bowl. It's got all the brass coming off. And it's like me drinking a Mountain Dew and shaving. Instead it's with Coke. So, what soap should I use? I do know that the first soap that I'm probably going to use is probably either Margaritas in the Arctic or Margaritas. I don't know why I couldn't say that. But I think I'm just going to use Gillette Foamy because my aftershave is going to be brute. It's going to be something that I don't think I've ever used on the channel. But so I'm just going to use Gillette Foamy because why not? I have not shaved today, but I do have a pimple growing right here. It hurts. So I gotta kind of avoid that spot a little bit. But I can't remember what this brush was by. I'd have to remember, but I don't. Well, it may not have been the video I was hoping to upload today, but can't always have things go as planned. I like to always have like a little sheen of water inside of the bowl. Alrighty, it's all wet. Oop, I think I had too much water. Yes, this is a Gillette Foamy, does not need a lot of water. Let's see if we can get some of it out. I need to add a bit more, I think. Yeah, there we go. In fact, I don't think you need any water for this stuff at all. But I'm gonna trek everything because my dad said that he has another shaving brush that he doesn't use, but he lost it and he doesn't know where it is. And he said that once he finds it, he's going to give it to me. So, yeah. Just going to try and use this the way that he used mine. And I forget, I got to get my face wet. I almost forgot my ritual. No. Yes, I don't think I have enough water. There we go. That's a very nice feeling brush. Getting it all over. Feels really nice. I gotta get me a brush like it. I still don't fully believe that mine is a badger brush, but it does on the box, but it's by Bashan. If you guys know who that is. I I didn't. Not until like not very long ago. Alright. Get off my nose. Gonna uncover that pinhole. I know, so gross. But the razor I'm going to be using is a Black Beauty. I haven't used it in a while. It's on setting 6. Last time I showed you that I accidentally had it on a setting 8. Had a little bit of irritation. But I'm going to start with my mustache just so that I don't go back over it. Just in case. Ooh, miss the aggressiveness of this razor. I could have used a little bit more water towards the end, but not horrible. But I am sorry if you guys were kind of getting your hopes up, but like I said, things can't always go as planned. If you notice me shaving all the way up here, it's because I had shaving cream up there, okay? Don't judge me. I did shave yesterday, so I don't have a substantial amount of growth today. I don't know if I told you guys, but I was at a pool party today. There's my memory coming into play right there. I don't have the best memory. Like, my memory is almost to like a point where I would think I have either short-term memory loss or like a really, really mild case of it, or ADHD or ADD or something like that. So that was the first pass. Get me a little bit more water, because you can never have too much water. Actually, you can, but kind of hurts on that pimple I got going. I'm only gonna do 2 passes on my face. I was gonna do 3 passes, but man. It was a good brush. Definitely different than the this one, the one that I always use. Get it off my lips, get off my nose, failing. I'm gonna go across on my mustache area. I don't forget and go back over it. It's gonna be a little bit patchy around there, but if it saves me from being in pain for the next 3 days, then I can deal with it. Yeah, it just kind of sucks. I think there are also a lot more reasons why it's not coming here today, because of Corona and COVID and all that stuff. I'm tired of hearing about Corona, but what can you do about it? Not much. I think all you can do about it is stay inside or wear a mask. A town not too far away from us called Lamar, Colorado, was on the news because none of them were following CDC guidelines and blah blah blah. Heard that it kind of embarrassed the mayor, because we don't live too far away from it, only about like 28 miles. And I love Lamar, it's a cool little town. A lot better than the town that I live in. It's not really considered like a town or even a city. Kind of used to be, but people just feel like call it a kind of like little town, whatnot. almost gonna think if I should do a third pass. I'm kind of just debating. Do I want it to be like a really, really, really close shave? Do I really care right now? Tomorrow's my dad's birthday. Do I care? I don't know. So, you can't ask me these questions, otherwise I might not want to remember. I have a lot of water. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to get me a brush just like this. Oh, I completely forgot about my Coke. Love Coke. I like Pepsi more. Are you guys Pepsi or Coke fans? I like Coke, but Pepsi is kind of like my go-to. Pepsi's just always kind of been my favorite. But most restaurants down here don't usually have Pepsi products. So I can't even get like Pepsi products. And some do. We don't have like nothing but restaurants down here. If you live in Colorado, you know that it's not like Pueblo. Jeez. You guys ever been down to Pueblo, Colorado? We got tons of restaurants down there. Same thing with like Springs, and you go into Denver and it's just like, oh my god. I've been to Denver. In fact, I was just there in February. Was when I was there. I was just sitting here laughing. I like this brush. I gotta get me one. If I like that synthetic brush I'm getting from Andy, I might not use this thing. I mean, I'm kidding. This is a good brush. It's cheap. It's not like too flashy. It's got a normal handle. And this one's kind of the same, but it's got, I don't know if you can see it. See if I can undo it a little bit, but it's got like a little bronze ring on the bottom. I forgot who was by. Oh, carbonated burps. In fact, just the other day I found myself pressing like I would with a cartridge razor with this thing. I could feel it, I can tell you that. I had to use my Nivea Men Poche Balm. I'm seeing a lot of people get that Nivea Men. My last video, you guys can see where I chopped off my lip. I'm trying to see how I'm going to do this without putting myself in immense pain for ever. I was like right on it. But it's almost September. I think it's like the dog days of summer. Which I am excited for. I'm ready for winter. I'm done with summer. I like summer at the start, like June, but like after July, I'm done with summer. Because then like my birthday hits and it's just like, oh, I don't want summer anymore. I like summer, I just don't like the heat. And I think because I live in Colorado that I live up in the mountains. You're wrong. Colorado's a lot more than just weed. It's a kind of, not really. Alright. You cannot go wrong with the Gillette Black Beauty. For $6. And just a bunch of, I got my my monthly creator, like, for forgot what it was called, but like gives you all the stats that you got from your YouTube channel that month. Of course, on my main channel I get nothing, but this channel I get tons and tons of stuff. I got like 1,400 minutes of watch time or something like that. I got like 30 plus comments and 20 plus subscribers, and I have 24 hours of collective views on my channel, which I'm so grateful for. I never thought that this channel would succeed my main channel. But yeah, I definitely think down the road I'm gonna have to get me a brush like this. Give me a Coke. There's nothing good like after a hard day of mowing or something, you come inside and drink a Coke. Best thing ever. Well, when it's all wet and you can squish it together, it kind of turns into the same size. This is a pretty big knot. It's the hairs on it are really thick. But this one I think is like half synthetic, half badger, because it's a soft brush and it's a good brush, but I just don't think it's 100% badger, even though that they say it's 100% badger on the box. One of these days I'm gonna have to grab the box. I'm just trying to dry the brush. Because more than likely my dad's gonna be using it tomorrow. He's got a lot of stubble on his face, I can tell you that. I don't want it to be all wet, because he's just gonna get mad. Not that I used it because I left it wet. All I do with my brush is I just shake it out and then it'll kind of look like this, and then I'll just set it on my stand. These days I'm gonna have to do a full-on dad shave. But yeah, I'm sorry that if I kind of like disappointed you guys or something. I didn't know that it was gonna hit Colorado Springs today. Where am I gonna put my razor? My MicroTouch 1 razor, or my Vanderhagen razor. I'm just gonna call it the Vanderhagen razor. It's the exact same thing and it's easier to remember. But I have that on my stand. What aftershave am I gonna use? Oh yeah, Brute. Almost forgot, man. Excuse that noise. Brute smells good if you're in the mood for it. If you're not in the mood for Brute, it's not gonna smell good. You gotta be in a mood for it. Oh. Oh. Man, this stuff burns. For a 15-year-old bottle of Brute cologne, it still burns like heck. I mean, this thing's 20 years old. This thing's 40 plus years old and it still burns like you're putting a hot pan on your face. It's not my favorite cologne, it's not my favorite scent, but if you're in the mood for it, it does not smell bad. And I was wearing Brute, this exact bottle, before I was even shaving. Just putting it on my face. Oh, good lord, excuse me. My manners are not the best manners at all. But, yeah, Brute. Maybe I'll get me a new bottle, but it doesn't smell like any different. It's only a 15-year-old bottle. It doesn't smell too bad. I don't detect any menthol in this, though. Maybe a tiny bit, like as soon as I put it on, but maybe I gotta get me a new bottle of Brute. Maybe the menthol kind of like dissipated or something. I don't know. It was sitting in an old house for God knows how long, a decade. But yeah, I haven't used this shaving bowl in a while. I'm probably gonna have to get me a different one for that Colonel Conks stuff, because they're pretty thick pucks. And this one's too wide, and so is this one that my phone's sitting on. I have another one that I used to use, like way back in March when I first started shaving. But, oh yeah, I realized that I started shaving pre-quarantine. Whew. Take a whiff of this brush. It smells like Taylor of Le Bon Street sandalwood, Barbasol soothing aloe, and now Gillette foamy. Because these, whew, musty. Or maybe it just smells like that because it's Badger. It is Badger. That's one of the reasons why I think it's like at least half synthetic, because it didn't even have a smell when I pulled it out of the case for the first time. I mean, this thing's my dad has had for forever. I mean, he hasn't had it for too long, but he has had it for about a year and a half, and it's still got a little bit of a musty to it. That's the thing that I've noticed in Badger brushes, but me and Dad have got to find that other little Badger brush so that I can have it. I mean, we have 3 brushes if we can find that other one. But I'm still rambling on, and I don't know why. Take another drink of Coke. This thing was almost pretty much full when I first started this video. Now it's almost empty. But yeah, I'm just still really sorry. I mean, I don't think it's that big of a deal, but I still was like, I kind of hate it because I promised it and all that kind of stuff. And, I still have my swimming trunk on from today swimming. I have so much shaving cream everywhere, it's ridiculous. But get yourself a real Badger brush. I don't know. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Make sure you guys click the like button, because it really helps out the channel. I mean, I'm not kidding. Make sure you guys go follow my Instagram, and if you guys want like shout outs or anything, email me. If you guys want to send me stuff, email me. I really appreciate all the support that I've gotten over the past couple months of me doing this. Oh, excuse me. But let's try to dry out this brush on my shirt more. But thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. I'm using the brush.